Hey Curlfriends, welcome back to my channel. It's Jazz, and I'm gonna start with this video almost didn't happen because my computer was holding my memory card hostage. Okay, start there. So by the title of this video, you can already tell that I'm about to just get right into the video I've been putting off for what, 3 years now. But it's okay, I got my tea. We just gonna talk about it and get into it. So I apologize for the length of this video. I'm gonna try and keep it quick. I've been putting this video off because I'm like, I don't even have like an outline of how I want to start, what I want to say. But I'm really doing this video because I feel like somebody out there probably just needs to hear what I have to say. So I'm gonna share. I said I was gonna be a little bit more transparent, a lot more transparent this year with my videos instead of just coming on here doing my hair. So, most of y'all started following me when I was living in New York, living my best life in New York City. I moved there in 2016. I was there for 3 years. I had a baby. I came home. I lived with my mama. That's pretty much it. So how did we get there, right? How did life just switch up on me this way? So yeah, I was living in New York. Great, living my best life. And I felt like when I moved to New York, because I started my YouTube channel in Cleveland, and then I moved to New York, and it just kind of like took off. Like, I don't know if it was because I was just on the scene. I was going to hair events. I was, you know, rubbing elbows with the right people, getting brand contracts, just in the right rooms. Like, I felt like all of the hair influencers that I followed lived in New York. I was like, oh, this is where y'all all at. This is where y'all at. So I had a great time those 3 years in New York. Around the time I had my fibroid surgery is when, here she comes. She just hears me talking. Around the time I had my fibroid surgery, is when I got into a long distance relationship, and so that carried on through the end of my last year in New York. I was pregnant, you know, the fibroid story, 2 months after having that surgery. And so I was pregnant the whole time I was in New York. I was still working, I was still doing these videos, I was on that train, 9 months pregnant. I don't know how anybody is doing that on a regular in New York on a train with a baby. No, but I did move back home when I had Jalen. I moved back home basically January 1st of 2020, a month before I had Jalen. My mother wasn't gonna let me have Jalen in New York, so I moved back home to Cleveland with my baby, and that's how I ended up back home, because I had my beautiful child. Now, not too long after Jalen was born, that relationship ended. So I moved back in with my mother, with my child. I've been here ever since. So now there's nothing wrong with coming back home. Everybody does it. So, you know, I went from living in a 3-bedroom apartment with a sunset view in Brooklyn, and I'm back home. It's fine. It's just a life adjustment. Now, the point that I really want to make note of here to anyone who had to transition into motherhood not the typical way that they wanted to. Like, I wanted to wait till I got married to have kids. I want to have the house, the white picket fence, a yard for my kid, the nursery, all of the things. And I didn't have those things. But that doesn't take away from my beautiful child. She's happy, healthy, fed, clothed, better than me. So anyone who is out there, a single mom, taking care of their child, I just want you to know that life happens. Everything happens for a reason. I've been telling myself everything happens for a reason. It has not been easy, but I have been making my situation work for me and my child. This is my first child, obviously, and everyone's story is different. The hardest thing for me was to stop comparing myself to other influencers who have children, who share their life, who have these beautiful homes, the husband, the other kids, just, you know, being successful in all aspects of life, you know, but I'm still successful because I'm here living my life the way I want to. So comparing myself to other people was what I had to stop doing, because if I was going to jump out the window. But we did, right?
It's paid off.
Okay, we got to put it back in a minute, okay? Is that all right? I didn't think it was going to stay up there.
Yep.
We'll fix it in a minute, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, did I blur out? I hope I didn't, because I'm doing a lot of talking with my hands. So basically, the most challenging parts, like I mentioned, is comparing my situation to other people. Instead of just being grateful that, you know, I've been able to come out of this with my sanity, because it's not easy, especially when you have, you know, a vision of how you want your situation to be, being a new mom. You don't know what to do. You're taking advice from other people. For me, I just had to, this is my child. I was built to know how to do this because I'm a woman. I had a child. I know what to do. That's my baby, and we gonna make it work. And I chose to breastfeed. I breastfed a lot longer than I thought. I'm actually a week and a half weaned from doing that, and we all right. I said I wasn't gonna have a 3-year-old attached to me, so her birthday is next month. I made it out safely. You know, a lot of people have their opinion of how long I was still breastfeeding my child. You still breastfeeding her? You know, she's too old. I'll breastfeed my child until I'm done breastfeeding my child. And so I made it work for me. I had a conversation with her. I told her, we're done. So now, fast forward, I've still been trying to be productive. I will say that I came to a creative halt because I couldn't focus on creating content because I was trying to figure out, like, well, what's next? Like, obviously I came home, I'm here, but, you know, I have to get back out there, you know, into my own space. So it's like, what does that look like? You know, content creators aren't really thriving off of brand deals as much as, you know, one would think. Especially black content creators. I feel like we get lowballed a lot, especially, sadly, from, you know, the brands that you would think would look out for us the most. So I just kind of felt like I ran into like a brick wall. I'm like, keep pumping these videos out for what? And my bank account is going in the wrong direction. So I got a job. I want to get a job, y'all. I'm not even playing. So I'm working from home now. Still doing this kind of, but oddly, you know, now that I'm working from home, I'm a little more inspired to create this content and to start doing my own things and do new things where I feel like I can successfully be at home without having to work for someone else. But for the meantime, I'm going to do what I got to do until that time comes. That I am working on some other things behind the scenes that I'm going to figure out. And I'm going to share those journeys with you as I continue to do more videos like this where I'm just updating y'all on what's going on. So you will start seeing different types of videos. Me and Jalen are going to start getting out and doing more things. And I'm just going to start capturing those moments and sharing with you all what we get into, because she's getting older now. So the fun is about to be had. We're actually going to Disney on Ice tomorrow. That's going to be fun. So I need to get a smaller camera so I can start doing more vlogs and taking you with me like I did when I went and got my hair done. Actually, I think I just used my cell phone. But yeah, I will start doing more things like that. But I am working on doing more things. I do have that ebook. I want to elaborate more on another ebook, so I will have another one of those coming out. And just trying new things, not being afraid to step outside my comfort zone and get to the bag. Okay, like just do it. And I feel like I'm going to stop taking myself for granted in what I'm capable of. Like, stop selling myself short. That's what I'm trying to say. So being a mom, I've been focused on that, making sure I've been doing that the right way. But I'm going to get out of my own way and just get into doing some other things so that I can pass down some real generational wealth to my child. So I want to do it now while I'm, able to, because when or if I get married and have another kid, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to sit down and I want to be getting paid while I sleep. So I'm going to set myself up to where that I'm going to be able to, have another child at some point, but not be so stressed out and feeling like I'm, defeated because now I have a child to look after and it's just me. We're not going to do that again though. So we ain't got to worry about that. Won't be doing it by myself. So with that being said, I just want to let anyone know out there who may be having a life transition, starting over at, big age in your 30s. We don't have to go to the number, but, you might be having a new start to your life and you're feeling discouraged like I've been. But the thing that's been keeping me afloat is looking at my child and how happy and healthy she is. And that's been keeping me going because I know I'm doing something right because she is healthy, happy, smart. My baby's so smart. And, not to just compare myself to others and just know that, everything happens for a reason. And you just have to keep pushing every day, even if you don't even know where that day is going. Just keep pushing and you got this because I know I do. I'm not going to be defeated. I will not. So just stay optimistic, keep pushing, you got this. Don't worry about what other people think or tell you what you should do, especially when it comes to your child. And you got this. So I know it's not just me out here, so that's why I'm sharing. And, I don't know if anybody noticed that, the whole setup had changed. Like when I first came home and I was doing my videos, I had to get the lighting right, so I had to do a whole new setup because I was in a very lit apartment, so I didn't hardly ever even need extra lighting. So now I'm in a darker room, so I had to switch up the whole settings and everything. But I've been pumping these videos out. YouTube is a little different now, so it's not like it used to be, but I will be pushing this content out to y'all. You're gonna get a couple of different things. I'm gonna start getting into other things. Still doing the hair. I'm gonna do skin, makeup, just life talks, life updates, because when y'all tell y'all your girl is about to level up, and I'm gonna bring y'all with me. So if I want to keep inspiring you to be successful, hold it down, just be proud of yourself no matter what phase of life that you're in. If you're struggling, be proud of yourself anyway and keep pushing. Now, I'm about to go have me a glass of wine because it's Friday. I made it through another work week with a toddler and I'm making videos. So, also, I do a lot more reels on Instagram than I do shorts on YouTube. So, if y'all want to get a couple laughs, follow me on Instagram. And I think I'm going to start doing some TikToks. I don't know. We're going to see. But I feel like a relief now that I've gotten this out. It wasn't that dramatic, I know, but this is probably just the Cliff Notes version. But I will do a separate video on breastfeeding and potty training because we're doing that too now. So it's rough. We'll talk about that in another video. But thank y'all for listening. I hope I didn't make it too long. Comment down below and, with encouragement, empowerment for us, and just, we got this, okay? We got it. So, thank you for listening. Look out for another video. Oh, I'm actually going to, if y'all remember the silk roller, I'm going to put that on straight hair. And I'm going to brunch on Sunday for one of my really good friends' birthday. And I'm going to put the silk roller in this and hopefully have something. I think I'm going to use like some mousse or something, because obviously the straight hair is dead. Y'all see my neck? It's over with. But I just been wrapping it, and I'm gonna do the silk roller for the weekend, so I'll have that up Sunday or Monday. Jelly, want to say bye?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Bye.
what else did you want to say?
I'm going to Disney on Ice.
You are going to Disney on Ice. You excited?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to show them your glitter hands you just colored? I saw you. You don't think I be seeing what you're doing. Glitter hands. All right, say see you next time, curl friends. You don't want to say it?
Bye.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, thanks again for listening, and I will see y'all